Alright, hey there guys, it's Metro and we are back. And today's stream is sponsored by the coldest water. So we got some new stuff here. I got a tumbler finally. I don't have to drink out of that freaking jug, which is awesome by the way. I'm gonna be taking that for golf, but not trying to take a lid off every time I need a sip of water. I also got a big jug, 64 ounces, which is perfect. My plan is to take that for golf too. So I'll take the small one here. It's got my name on it, which is awesome. I still love that, honestly. But yeah, so we got the small one. We'll take that. That'll be what we drink out of while we're playing golf. And then we'll take the big one to fill it up while we're playing. A couple more weeks we'll be playing golf, hopefully. Can't wait. It's still snowing out, but we're turning the corner. So what you do is link down below. You click it. You go sign up for their giveaway. Maybe you win like a $100 thing if you want it. And while you're there, you can buy a jug. 10% off referral. Link is in the description there as well. So some good products, to be honest. I'm actually very satisfied with them. As I said a couple weeks ago, this is a match made in heaven for me. So anyway, let's get going. We got a lot to do today. Today is Tuesday, reset day. It's actually a really easy tyrannical week, so we're gonna see what that looks like. We're gonna stick with the offensive loadout. I've been wanting to use the slow thing more, but just not gonna happen. This week we don't need it really. So where's the stuff? We got to pick up our quests and we got to get going. I think the fact that last time we had a tyrannical week, we were like, keys were actually easier. Like last week's same keys, like no changes at all, were like a single upgrade instead of a double upgrade. So I don't know if that's just specific dungeons doing that or what, but I'm very interested to see what happens here this week. Oh yeah, let's do that too. Pick up the calling over here, little butterfly.
I am quite busy, you know.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to get the calling. We'll go do the mission table stuff. Tadas, welcome. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Yeah, morning is still the case for a little bit. No. I still don't know what causes this. This is just the weather of Shadowlands, I guess, huh? Should enable the console again and see if there's any indication on what's going on there. Okay, I've been really trying to get rep with the Ascended because I really want their tabard. Kind of slacked on that for a long time. I still don't have it. Hey, Poggy, what's up, man? Long time no see. How's things, buddy? How you been? Oh, didn't succeed that one. Failed that one too. Takes forever to level these, honestly. These guys are never going to hit 6. I don't know how long it's supposed to take. I guess the whole expansion. I believe this is the final mission, though. Not much. That's good, man. Tired? Lots of struggles. Oh, yeah. How's everything business-wise? You're still out in the Philippines, right? Okay, so we got a couple meat caches. Did not succeed. I've been wanting to try to get this herbalism cache. 51, though. I don't know what that would take. 17. Yeah, I just can't do it. My guys just aren't strong enough. Maybe one healer. These vaults are breaking my heart. Oh, yeah. I want to get the mushroom rep. Nefe, you get the title fungi. Yeah, I gotta play the game more outside of competitive content and leveling characters, I guess. Okay, that's a lot of experience. I just like literally can't beat these. Yeah, just I don't know. Not even close, really. I don't know what to do about that. I don't know what this green dot is meant to be. Hey Jay, welcome. What's up? How's it going? 62, 47. This should not. Yeah, this should be a win. Oh, I don't have enough anima. Oh wow. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. So I spent all my anima on some new transmog. It's hard to see because it's so dark in the zone, but got a new transmog. I've been wanting to get this for a while, and now that I've been getting so much anima from 5-mans, I'm like, yeah, it's Today's the day. Actually, the reason I actually bought it was because I forgot it was even in the game for a while. And then these fucking idiots on the forums were like, they don't make enough backpacks. All they make is these stupid other things. It's like, oh yeah, I forgot there's actually a third backpack in the game. I do like the backpacks, to be honest. So I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Let's go buy that now that I have the time. Just means we gotta do extra 5-mans this week. We have 17 anima right now. Okay, so anyway, let's head out. Yeah, let's go open our chest. We'll pick up the weekly quests, and we're gonna get to it. I cannot wait. Actually, I'm really excited to play this week. I'm very interested to see Tyrannical. It's Tyrannical Raging. Now it's also Quacking, I think, but that doesn't matter, honestly. It is Raging Quacking, right? $5. There he is. Fast Food Express coming in clutch. Thanks a lot, man. $5, very generous. Your generosity is ridiculous, honestly. Never had somebody be so consistently generous. Well, Kyle's pretty consistent, but anyway, yeah. So it's Tyrannical Raging Quacking. Yeah, that's a good week, honestly. Another great week. Raging Tyrannical. It's just like we're all set. Doesn't even matter if you get a rage on non-fortified. I feel like. Nice affixes, to be honest. I'll be honest, as soon as I move my car, good. Yeah, it's good, honestly. I think this is going to be a good week. Got an 18 necrotic wake. Sweet. I'm about to open my chest here. I haven't opened it yet. Between the bread, we're going to do that right now. Well, very shortly, anyway. It's also TBC week. I'm just... It feels like it's funny, like... I go a few days without streaming, and it feels like I haven't played in a month. I don't know. This has always been a thing for me. I don't know why I feel this way, but it's always been this way. Like, I'm not even really away from the game either. I was playing all day yesterday, all day Sunday. Just didn't really feel like streaming. Didn't really have anything to stream. Hi, is Bloody Cave the best tank for Mythic Pugs? Self-reliance. Yeah, no, honestly, it's a lot better for pugging than people think, probably for that same reason, but... I don't know, I never really... I don't try to, like, completely separate the notion of power from pugging, you know what I mean? Like, ideally, pugs would be successful enough to, you know, for both to be important, but I definitely do think that, yeah, I definitely do think that, Blood DK is really strong for pugs. Not only because they're self-reliant, but they have a lot of utility that the group might need. I get that feeling that I get that feeling if I'm not streaming Dead by Daylight. Is it DBD? Yeah. Yeah, no, it's funny. It's just like 2 days away, and I feel like it's been a month. Okay, the other side is one. I tweeted Blizzard for good loot for my birthday, and they gave me a good piece, but not file. Oh, sweet. That's lucky. And necrotic wake. Got it. Hi, Mikkel. Welcome. What would you like to get in your Great Vault today? I guess a trinket? No, I don't know. My trinkets are pretty good. I'll take a pair of boots, maybe. Or, I don't know. Doesn't matter. I don't really need anything at this point, honestly. It doesn't really matter. I'm basically done with gear on this character. My Paladin, on the other hand, there would be some definite things I want. Let's go open it and see what happens. Here we go. I was just thinking about y'all the other day. I can never forget all the good times. Yeah, no, for real, man. I feel the same way about you, man. It's always been a wild ride every time we're around, right? You're always welcome. Okay, so I think I already have those gloves. Yes, so that's interesting. So that's my first actual duplicate. I already have those gloves. These helms are good. They're slight upgrades, but I do think I take the boots. The boots are from the raid, though. I feel really bad taking anything from the actual raid. But I don't think a 3 item level upgrade is worth it. What boss are these actually from? Is your weapon BIS? Yeah, I would say. I don't plan on replacing it. Can't wait for EU reset. Oh, y'all have to, man. Yeah, it's unfortunately the only option is to wait. I have the gloves in 210. Yeah, I just got these like 2 weeks ago or maybe last week. I can't remember which, but so I could take a piece. I'm gonna lose verse, but gain 3 item level, or I could take the boots and then potentially not end up getting them from the raid when they finally drop. Oh.
Thanks for the reply. Changing to blood DK myself.
Sounds good, man. I try to reply to all comments, so you don't have to donate for that, but very generous. I appreciate that. Metro gets Stygia this week? Oh, I'm definitely not taking Stygia, no. Both of those are options. I just don't know what I should do. Let's see what boss... I think it's actually Shriekwing. Yeah, it's Shriekwing. So honestly, at this point, if I still don't have him, it's probably time to just move on, huh? And take him. Yeah, I mean, it's... I don't know. The helmet isn't even really that good. The boots drop from Shriekwing, yeah. Which obviously we're going to kill every week, but like... I don't even know. Like 3 item level upgrade for the helm and I lose verse. I don't think that's a good investment at all. I mean, even if the boots drop tonight, it's still probably better than getting a 3 item level upgrade. I don't know. The thing is, I really need boots because soon I'll be switching to the shoulder legendary slot. So I don't even need shoulders. I have them on heroic, yeah. Heyo, John Dell, welcome. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I only kill 4 bosses heroic, never did normal. Every time I raid, people die. Oh wow, that's what would you say? That's scary. I think Mythic's much better for gearing. 5-mans, you mean? Yeah. I don't know what to do here. It's a lot of haste, though. The boots don't have verse anyway. Oh, Poggy. Yeah, that's like $5, but thanks a lot, man. Very generous. It certainly does look like a lot. We had a guy who always donated in Swedish currency, which is like $100 for every $1 US, and he'd donate like $500, and then just be like $5, and people would always freak out. Thanks a lot, though.
Sounds like a lot more money if I donate in PHP.
That was only $1. No problem. Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, it's definitely the boots, right? Okay, let's just move on here. Wasting time. Anyway, I may need to switch to Horde for better raids. Been thinking about that for a week now. Yeah, unfortunately. Yo, so they did talk about that at Blizzcon, right? That was a big deal, honestly. They basically confirmed that they're like heavily looking for a solution to this issue in raids. Or in the game in general, I guess. But nothing going on currently, I guess, so. Alright, well, yeah, we fucked up our transmog, so we need to unfuck it. I should just save a new set, I guess, huh? We're not using that weapon ever, and I like this little backpack. So let's see, how do you make a new one? DK NF backpack. Like it, it's pretty good looking, right? Hey, Seafire, what's up, buddy? But now they say maybe factions will play together. Yeah, not anytime soon. If they didn't even have anything to announce on that front, then that means it's at least a year out, right? But wish I can give more. Oh, dude, you don't. Don't worry about that, man. We're all set. You've given enough over the years. What's it? You think this week is better than previous week? I actually do. Yeah, I think this is an easier week than last week, and I think the previous week was easier than the previous. Like 2 weeks ago was easier than 1 week ago as well. But let's get to it. What do we have? We have 18 halls. Okay, well, we'll hang on to our own key for a bit. Let's see what's out there. Theater 18. We still need that. Maybe it's those if it's those scumbags made faction changes to free alliance, they would see more people swap to alliance free. Well, they're never going to do that. That would be fucked. That'd be quite unfair to all the people who actually purchased faction changes. You guys still on Lady? Yep, we didn't raid since last Wednesday, so we are. Gonna play Ashes of Creation. That's like an MMO or something right now. I'm not playing any other games besides WoW. The only other game I'm playing right now is golf. I can't wait for the season to start here. Still got a lot of snow on the ground, but not anytime soon. Probably another month maybe. But I'll be getting back to recording and making golf videos on Ace Games TV. Hopefully you guys will check it out maybe, but we'll see. Try to balance the time. I had been golfing on Monday and Thursday, and that's still that works fine. I can go back to streaming on Wednesday and maybe even just stream Thursday night. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, we're not getting invited, it seems. I'm looking forward to seeing the ball fly. Yeah. I'm actually considering getting a new phone. The more I think about it, I don't know. It's just they're so phones are so expensive, man. I can't believe how expensive phones are. Thanks for another $2, AJ. Very generous. You guys are coming up today, huh? Jeez. But anyway, I was thinking about getting a new phone. Just so I could have a second way to record. Like, my current phone can record, but the battery is so fucked. Like, I could record for maybe 30 minutes total, you know? I don't know. I bought the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Here.
Donation hype card.
That's correct. Thanks a lot, AJ. Very generous. I always love hearing that Pokemon music. It's the first iPhone I've ever owned. It's got a good camera. Gotcha. I still got the iPhone 7. I barely use it. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like I don't actually want a phone. Like, legitimately, I'll tell you what. This is going to sound really dumb, but the only actual pleasure I take out of having my phone is touching it. It's really weird. But it's just awesome. I just love the way it feels. I don't know why. It's the glass, I guess. But I just love the way it feels. And it's like, when I went to get internet, they were trying to sell me a new phone. And I was like...
Metro, what do you think is the best healer for Mythic Plus?
Blood Death Knight. Thanks. Welcome back, Theo. You come and go as often as you can, I guess, but welcome. Welcome back. But no, anyway, they were trying to sell me a new phone, and I was like, I'm not giving up this phone. Like, this phone is the only phone that I like. I don't even want a phone. I just like the way it feels, basically, so it's really dumb. But anyway, maybe we will get one. I don't even think they accept trade-ins for phones this old. Yeah, I don't think they do, so I probably wouldn't even trade it in, and I'd just keep it. I can still use it for the internet, right? You're right, that does sound weird. Have you seen a doctor? I have, but not over that. Oh, there's no keys, huh? What's going on? That's really hard to believe. Wait, what? Okay, it's bugged. I'm gonna say, there's definitely gotta be keys. Definitely don't want to be doing anything lower than 17, but we might have to. Just to get us, I don't know, I'm in no rush, right? We can maybe go do the world boss or something quick, I don't know. Where is that this week? Okay, we've got invited. Oh, it's that one. That's a fun world boss. I like that one. Okay, so what are we doing? We got a hunter and a... Okay, well, at least it's not Grievous week anymore. Okay, so do we have the right stuff on? Already, he wants the route. Okay. Theater. I don't know, can I whisper to the guy? Oh, man. There's Theo's $200. It's funny. $20, I'm pretty sure. Wow, it was a perfectly balanced game with no exploits. Oh yeah. I'm glad we agree. Jesus.
Poggers.
Poggers, that's right. I've heard people say that before. $20. You guys are crazy, man. What the hell? Turn the stream on. We're getting rained. It's getting raining on it or something. I'm not very hip, am I? But anyway, that's fine. We don't need to be. Let's go to the dungeon. That's it, right? We got what we want. Yeah, we'll use Super Strain this week. No problem. Although, if there was a dungeon to be scared of bosses on, it's going to be this one. But I'm not scared of much else, so... We'll stick with Super Strain. See how it goes. On this rank 4, it's pretty good. So what are we at in this set now? Yeah, so 224 in both sets now. So I'm now replacing... Each legendary is 235, and each piece I'm replacing is 226, so... That's good. Just waiting for 9.0.5 and we'll have really good fucking gear. Actually, let's check it out right now. It doesn't actually go up, but this will go up to 235. 10 more item levels. That should take me to 225 overall, I think. And we still have a 210 belt on. The problem is my shoulders aren't transmogged. Yeah. Can't really use these shoulders with this backpack. They kind of don't really work. OMC's home. What's he doing? Yeah, so I got this nice red mug. Pretty satisfied with that. I like the color. It's not as dark as I would have liked it to be, but it's definitely a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. Or a lot. This could have been a lot worse. Let's put it that way. So that'll be my daily driver, drink-wise. And then the 2 in the back I'll be taking when I play golf. And they're also there to fill up while I'm streaming. I used to have like 3 charges, 1 in the cup and then 2 in the jug. But now I have, and I still have the old jug too, but it's kind of fucked, honestly. I don't think I'm going to use it anymore. But so I have the cup, which is 1 charge. Then I have the small bottle, which is 2 charges. And then I have the big jug, which is 64 ounces. So that's at least 3 charges. It's like 3 1/4. Because this is a 20-ounce jug, 20-ounce tumbler. So yeah, I basically have 5 charges now. So should never have to worry about water in the middle of a gaming session again. Honestly, it sounds dumb, but I can't. Like, it was actually affecting my health. Like, constantly thinking, like, I'm not going to go and fill this up in the middle of the stream. So I need to not drink as much water as I normally would. So we are past that, luckily. Takes forever to fill it up. I don't know what's up with our thing, but it takes so long to fill these jugs up. Like, very little water actually comes out. So what did what'd you guys think about what'd you guys think about BlizzCon? Looks good all together. Just looking forward how it's going to be executed. We're talking about Blizzcon, right? Hey, I'm a GM and raid leader myself. Do you have any tips for recruiting raiders? This far into the tier, it seems harder to get bites. No, it's my... I fucking hate recruiting, man. I'll tell you what. Speaking of, if anybody out there is looking for a raiding guild, Tuesday, Wednesday, 7 Eastern, 2:11 Eastern, 4:10 Mythic. Been raiding together since mid-wrath. If anyone is looking for a raiding guild, playing really any DPS at this point, other than a few, maybe melee specifically, we can't accommodate, but let me know. We could talk. That's kind of the extent of it for me. I just don't, I don't know. Recruiting is so boring, man. Not fun. But anyway, looked fine. Just Kyrian Mount was ugly. I was working when it was on, but I saw the Wowhead post. Pretty excited for 9.1. Yeah, me too. 9.0.5 has got me really excited, so I can't wait to see. They also made a couple posts like after BlizzCon that got me really excited. Like they're talking about the world is going to change dramatically. And I think I know why. I'm going to talk about that in a second if I can remember, but let's read all the comments. I liked it. Not a fan of the Moss, so next patch is going to be mad, but Diablo stuff was all very hype. Gotcha. I hate recruiting, but it's a duty. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, you can't raid without players, but it just sucks that nobody ever wants to do it, and you kind of have to do it. I'm surprised the next raid has Sylvanas in it. Yeah, and I'm not, and I'm going to tell you why after we read all these comments. Moss stuff is nice. Nothing too spectacular, but looks like Shadowlands will continue to be fun for now. Sweet. I'm more excited for 9.0. Yeah, actually, me too. And that's just because that's coming like immediately, right? So it's like we didn't really see that much from 9.1, but I'm sure I'll be extremely excited for that too when it comes. Spending this long for 2 DPS? That's correct, yep. Okay, so let me tell you something that somebody brought up, and I'm actually convinced this is actually what's going to happen. So we've been talking about this for a couple of days now, about, you know, why would they be playing the Jailer and Sylvanas cards so early in the expansion? Okay. I haven't really given too much thought to it up until I read this post, and now I know why they're doing it. They're doing it because Tyrande is going to come in and kill Sylvanas, and she's going to basically force the Jailer to do something that he doesn't want to do, and that's escape. And he is going to rip a hole in the world, and he's going to probably go to Azeroth. I would not be surprised at all if the rest of the expansion takes place back on Azeroth. But we'll see. I don't know if that's going to happen, but there's a couple reasons to believe that this is true, and one of them is they talk about it being like the most lore impactful raid fight ever, and that would certainly make it that way, right? Second off is Jeremy Fiesel said that after the raid is over, the entirety of Shadowlands will be different. So I think that means another skybox somewhere, or something like that. You know what I mean? And third of all, I definitely think there's like I can't imagine why they would play this card so early in the expansion. Like, what's the rest of the expansion going to look like? And I would not be surprised if that's what it'll look like. But we'll see. Get anything good from the weekly? Sort of. Yeah, I got a pair of boots, but. Second raid of Legion had Gul'dan. Oh, that's completely no, that's not even on the same. Those are so different. Recruiting is very time investing, doing it every day, and you have to deal with some weird friend requests. Yeah, that's I know. Not for me. I hate the odd conversations. Anyway, it turned out that Sylvanas was the Jailer's heart all along, and Nathanos cries in a corner. Maybe. I'm happy for the change in scenery. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody said that. I'm like, wow, I bet that's what's going to happen. Like, wouldn't be surprised. Not bad. My weekly is tomorrow. Yeah, from EU. Think the brokers are going to reveal themselves to be behind all of it? Yeah, maybe. I definitely think there's going to be a lot more stuff with them, right? Because we're going to that dungeon. I don't even know how that's going to work out. What the fuck? What else? Does anyone know if you can only fly with the new monster adding? Or no, yeah, all mounts, yep. Alright, well that was a complete waste of time. We could do 17 and hopefully push it up. Necrotic Wake would be a good one, maybe. Misav is good, obviously. Brokers making deals with dreadlords. Yeah, maybe that actually could be it too, because the dreadlord stuff also got confirmed. I don't really know why it did get confirmed. It seemed very. What the hell just happened here? Oh no, they're just in raid groups or something. What? The fuck? Anyway, what music do you listen to? You look like a heavy metal guy. I don't really listen to music, to be honest. Hello Metro, Dr. Mick, welcome. Yeah. Thanks anyway. Join a fucking Azerlon group with like a guy in a fucking raid with like people in all different parties. I don't know. Anyway, Halls of Atonement's fine, I'm sure. The other side. I wouldn't mind doing more of the other sides this week to compare it to the previous week. What add-on do you use to filter out all the spam sellers? None. There's just nobody in the 18 range spamming, selling. I wish there was. There probably is an add-on, but... You can't stand when people like try to force Discord on you without any indication that that's going to happen. Like, I don't know, maybe they think it's normal to just always use Discord, but it's like, it's not. Not for me, at least. If you use ProMade Group Filter, you can put HasRaider.io in the custom search box to remove a lot of them. Oh, you mean like they have to actually have a score, and those characters are all level 1s or something, so they don't. Greetings from Brazil. Wait, a Brazilian in China. What the hell? Thanks for all the information you share. I've included a lot of tank skills with your help. Really appreciate it. Improved. You got it. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, my pleasure, man. That is an interesting lead off, though. A Brazilian in China. That's a unique life you've lived, I'm sure. Glad that it's helped, though. It's normal in pug raids, so maybe they think it's normal. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't really see it in 5-man, so I don't know.
Where do we strike? My heart for Arden.
Anyway. Thoughts on PTR Covenant changes? Any other Covenant worth switching to? I think, yeah, if you're not committed to a Covenant as a DK already, you should be thinking about Necrolord. I think it's going to be ridiculous. Seems so strong. Arden Wheel music reminds me of Suramars. Yeah? Why, you mean it's good? Oh yeah, I went to the wrong dungeon. This Nightshade, though. I prefer using Disc even in Mythic Plus. Makes it much cleaner run. definitely won't use it with an ag. I gotcha. Yeah, obviously you're welcome to use it. Just advertise that ahead of time is the thing that bothers me. I hate when I see that halfway astral power bar because it means no trends. So, right, yeah, good call. New week, new affixes. Yeah, no doubt. I achieved my Keystone Master on Prop Pally 2 weeks, which I pugged without Discord. I tried to join a Discord with one random group, and we didn't time it. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't think Discord, like, inherently helps, honestly. If my group is doing more DPS, will that make my HPS higher? No, I don't think that would change your HPS. Thoughts on PTR Covenant Chain? We read that. No weapon for me. So we read them all. I like the affixes this week. What were the Necrolord changes that will make it good? Well, first of all, they're changing the actual, like, actual class spell. Whatever it's called. Fleshcraft, they're, like, buffing the fuck out of that, okay? And second of all, they're buffing a legendary that's going to synergize really, really well with Necrolord, so I think it's going to be the best, honestly. Last week, healing was just a chore, yeah. Okay, well, if this guy's not taking it, then I'm going to just dip, honestly, because this is not worth the time to be doing Ragnarok's fucking bombkins. Fleshcraft, yeah, that's the name of it. Is that guy still looking for a group hit? Do a different the other side, it's fine. Although Plague Ball would be the one. 18 Plague Ball. Hawk Rocks. What the fuck? People get these names. Anyway, I actually re-rolled from Venthru to Necrolord 2 days ago because I just wanted something else. So it's good to hear this news. What legendary are you speaking of? Yeah, this one. Crimson Rune. When a charge of Bone Shield is consumed, the cooldown of Dancing Rune Weapon is reduced by 3 seconds. Additionally, when Dancing Rune Weapon fades, your rune regeneration rate is increased by 40% for 10 seconds, okay? Now, they're changing it, so it, first of all, gives you 5 charges of Bone Shield every time you use Dancing Rune Weapon. So that's going to now make Tombstone extremely viable. And it also... it's 5 seconds instead of 3 seconds. So the cooldown of Dancing Rune Weapon is going to be reduced by 5 seconds. And in our testing, this last time we used it, it gave us about a 1 minute Dancing Rune Weapon. So with taking Tombstone as well, it would probably be closer to 30 seconds. So that seems pretty ridiculous, honestly. 30-second Dancing Rune Weapon, and then... So, Dancing Rune Weapon will last for 11 seconds, and then 10 seconds after Dancing Rune Weapon, we'd also be 40% faster rune regeneration rate, meaning that 21 seconds out of a 30-second CD would have power. I don't see how that's not the best legendary in the game. A reason to do more Torghast. Yeah, I need to do that too. The people who think starting out with 50 Astral Power is better to key success than saving your tanks are hilarious. They're just noobs, yeah. Just they're unaware of what difficulty comes in dungeons. It doesn't even like do that much more damage. Like I'm not sure it even does more damage, to be honest. It's just like a selfish decision. It's just like it makes my life easier. That's all that matters. I was surprised to see how effective that standstill soulbind was for you. I know we're definitely gonna do that again next week. This week I don't feel like I would need it, but Is it a weak ore or add-on that shows the Raider IO score and what classes are in the group you're looking? Yeah, it's a weak ore. Charlotte Gray. It's in my UI video in the description there. That's the legendary I use in my DK when I'm playing Blood. I like it. It's fine now. It's quite good, especially if you're Necrolord and using Tombstone. It can be very good. But I don't think it's... I don't see how it's not going to be the best legendary. I get yelled at for trees. Pugs cry about aggro. Aggro? Trees helps with aggro. That's why it's so good. However, was it like last 10 seconds or something? It makes it so much easier to establish threat when I don't have to worry about it. One of the biggest reasons I die is because I have to worry about threat all the time. The mobs are constantly running to DPS and shit. But with the trees there, I don't have to even think about it. And by the time the trees are gone, I'll be fully established. What healer you feel most comfortable with when tanking on DK? Holy Pally would be the answer, yeah. Okay, so let's head out. 10 seconds every minute, yeah. So pretty much at least once every 2 packs, you're not going to have to worry about threat, which is huge for DK. Very good. What else? The conduit that increases dancing rune weapon for another 3 seconds. Yeah, that's I'm including that because I have that on right now. That's why dancing rune weapon is 11 seconds. So I'm ready including that. Once we get to equip 2 legendaries, Brindars, and supers. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't expect that to ever happen, honestly. I don't think they're gonna ever allow you to use 2 legendaries, honestly. Maybe really late in the expansion. Like at the end or something. Okay, we're finally gonna do a key, it looks like. Where is Metro Chew? Hey, what's up, buddy? Do you think there's a problem with global threat generated by DK? I rip aggro off my DK counterpart as a prop pally. Yeah, well, you have wings, I don't, so that's a problem for sure, but it's not really an issue with the class, it's just an issue with overall class design, kind of. Holy Pallies feel so much more better normally, run with the disc, but pugged a Holy Pally the other day, 2 keystones higher than normal, and the dungeon felt 10 easier. Nice. I use your routes sometimes when I do keys as Pally. Hey, no problem, man. Glad dev helped. How are your experiences with Resto Druid since you've hit past 15s? We have a spreadsheet with every single run documented that I've done this season, so if you want to see all the Resto Druid ones, you can see it. There's no reason for me to speculate on that. You could just go look at the stats if you want. And frankly, I don't think they're great. I don't feel like Resto Druid's in a great spot this season. I'm glad you're running Plaguefall because it's the last dungeon I have to upgrade to get the achievements. Sweet. If you have any questions, let me know. Is this your official first? Yeah. 43 minutes in.
5, 4, 3.
I wonder if they will open up the other conduit pathways, maybe. Alright, sorry we got a little behind on the comments there, but... Alright, let's get to it.
So, the House of Ice has finally sent someone to kill me. You're welcome to try. The horrors within these halls will make quick work of you. Stradama's plague will soon be...
Nobody interrupts creepy crawlers. Or stuns that, even though we have a rogue. Hey Metro, oh Reezy, welcome. Maybe raging does hurt, I don't know. Who's the person who hasn't interrupted the hunter? Too much to ask, I understand. Come on, Plague Boar. Guess we'll get it later. Holy fuck. Raging Fungi Storm. Probably going to want to stop that. Anyway, you don't need this pack, I think. We do, yep. Do you have a route? Nah, yeah, first time doing this dungeon ever. We'll wing it. What is... Oh my god, these mobs are still in combat. And we got more shit, sweet. Gonna be a quick one, it looks like. I don't know if what died there, but we need to make sure we don't kill anything else. Afternoon Metro, found your channel recently after picking up Blood DK and Shadowlands, and your videos have been awesome to help me improve my Blood DK gameplay. Gotcha. That's sweet, Jack. If you have any questions, let me know. Not a good looking star. Nope. Hey there, Metro. How's it going? Bada bada. What's up, bada bada? How's it going, man? It's going well. For me, at least. I think we killed everything. Yeah, we got everything killed that we needed there. Anyway, usually people leave. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't leave, honestly. Okay, so we're just gonna wipe again. Anyway, I'm surprised no one left. Yeah, same. Rip key? No, I don't think it is, honestly. This dungeon's usually really comfortable. Man, I fall behind. School's too hard to play a lot. Really? Well, that's life. You gotta focus on your priorities, but certainly make time for both if you have time for them. Actually worried about that one slime being left. I think we should probably pull it. Somehow we missed one slime. That's strange. How can they be struggling so much on a tyrannical week? They're not. Just sloppy. Nobody's struggling. We're just making dumb mistakes, like first key of the week kind of shit, you know? We didn't actually wipe to anything that was difficult. Just failed to stop the Plague Stormer, or whatever the Plague... I don't know what that mob's called, but... the mob that does the whirlwind when he was enraged, and... then people aggro trashed 3 times. How's Bloody K right now? I think they're pretty good right now, honestly. Hey Metro Switchy, welcome. For me, it's going pretty good. How about you? Fungal Stormer, that's it, yeah. What did I say? I often experience raging worse than fortified weeks in some dungeons, but that's just me. Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, it's shouldn't be bad. There's just a couple mobs that are going to really be important to deal with, so... all good, just got off work. Good to see you streaming again. Yeah, it's good to be back. Hadn't streamed in a couple days, made a couple videos, but it's been a while. Your hair looks awesome. Oh, Dan. Glad you like it. Been growing it for a while now, since COVID, basically. At least the Pride is easy now without Grievous. It's a lot easier, yeah, no doubt. Definitely a lot easier. Wait, Slime Wave first? Fuck. I thought that was the stomp. So I just wasted AMS? Wow, Kurt Cobain out here slaying keys. Many a hand have scaled the grand old face of the plateau. Some belong to seekers, some to folks you know. Viking style. Yeah, Travis Fimmelram. What's up, Bada Bada? What's up, man? How's it going, buddy? Wild Kid in the chat. What's up, man? Quick questions and spreadsheets. There's no link for Plaguefall on updated route section. Should it be like that? Yeah, it's because, yeah, I explained it in the video. There's no, I just updated the original route because the original route isn't possible anymore. So I used to do a route that's no longer possible because they changed the dungeon in the middle of the season. And now there's only one route that I do. So that's just changed what I show. Glad to see you. Probably shouldn't do that right now. Is this guy like AFK or something? What's going on here? Is that hard to heal that? I'll take it the pump install. Yeah, it did actually. Yeah. I'm glad that people remembered about that. Well, no, it did not go smoothly, but nothing to share on it, honestly. It's over. We did it. There's no problems with it, luckily. That's the only thing that I was worried about. Druid is not pumping. Yeah, no. Is it still Grievous? I mean, this is what it looks like. I don't know why we're even still fighting this boss. Somehow we've slowed those mobs sufficiently to not have an issue, but yeah, we're just getting farmed. Anyway, Rogue's playing Assassination. Oh yeah, look at that. How's that? Not good right now? I kind of just want to run my hands through your hair. That's a weird thing to say. The Druid is standing way back and is running too much, I see. And people are dying. Yeah, that's correct, yeah. Okay, see you later. Good start. This is like Tuesday. It's always this way. I should probably just stop doing this, honestly. This is rough without convoke. What? Why would you not? What does that mean? I know it's weird, but I had to say it. Gotcha. How's the Bloody K life treating you? Pretty good. I'm satisfied. It's the worst of the other 2 specs, but I wouldn't say it's terrible. What are we talking about? Nothing against off meta, but the damage in this group is really low for an 18. Oh, you're talking about assassination. Gotcha. Yeah, damage wasn't great. It's pretty good, actually. Damage was fine. Just the healer. The healer was the only issue in that situation. Okay. The other side. I wouldn't mind doing the other sides. What is your opinion? What, in your opinion, is stronger? Guardian Druid or Blood DK? Definitely Guardian Druid, yeah. Guardian Druid's extremely good right now. I would say that they're really, really powerful. Rough without Convoke? Yeah, I don't know what that even means, yeah. What is he even talking about? What is Convoke actually good on? Like, is it that good that he needs? I don't know. Guardian crazy tankiness. Yeah, definitely. They'll probably be like polar opposite tanks, honestly. Like, if you compare them side by side, you'd probably see the complete opposite. Like, from each of them. What is up with the claymation, though? Like, what's up with it? What? Convoke healing, lol. It's that funny, huh? Okay, let's fly out there.
The Arbiter sees all truths.
Yeah, it wouldn't make a difference there. I didn't think so. Okay, anyway, let's add this to the sheet. Today is 2/23. Wow, 4 days in between any keys at all. That's crazy. That is definitely the longest I've gone this season. But we're back. And that was Plaguefall 18. Disband. Week 12, so that's it. We're done with the weeks. Tyrannical. Raging. Wait, no. Raging is the level 7 affix. Wait, what? No. Yeah, Raging is the level 4 affix. Yeah, Raging's first. And the Blood DK, obviously, and Druid Healer. So more evidence for Druid not being great. And that comp was Rogue, Hunter, Mage. Great. What affixes? Yeah, Raging Quacking. Did you see they're nerfing Vengeance Demon Hunter Covenant abilities by 10%? No, where'd that happen? What do you feel when you have a Holy Pally healing you? Their heals, I feel them hit me with light, splash me with light. Do you play WoW off stream? Yeah, of course, all the time. I've been playing it more off stream than I've been playing it on stream, really. I'm playing Nightfade Blood DK2. Oh, that's cool. But I feel like I'm struggling with the Death Stew playstyle. Do you think the patch will help with that in a significant way? No, not really. It's pretty difficult to maximize for sure. I mean, it will make it easier because you won't have to worry about maximizing it as much. Like, you'll get more value for the same play, but it's still going to be, like, nothing's changing. The big thing would be more haste. Like, the more haste we get, the easier it'll be. Do you know if you need to complete all 15s before the end of the week? As you said, that's it for the weeks, or will we still be able to get it after this week? I'm just talking about the affix rotation, yeah. The season is not ending. It's just there's only 12 weeks of affix rotations. In patch notes, 10% damage nerf and conduit nerf on top. I see. What patch notes are those? Oh, another stamina increase this week? Oh, shit. I didn't realize that. That's pretty big. I should probably have done that. Wait, I would need to do both of them, though, so that's not going to happen. Oh, no, 35 is the stamina. Oh, shit. I should probably go and do that real quick. If I could. Where's the...
Stay. Listen.
Yeah, I mean, I know Wowhead has the patch notes, but I haven't seen any patch notes for weeks, so I don't, like, since last Wednesday, so I don't know what you're talking about. I see it now. Elysian Decree damage reduced by 10% for Demon Hunters, for Vengeance Demon Hunters. Also, yeah, all the other two as well. That's strange. I don't know when that got added, because I probably would have reacted to that if I saw it. It's probably there for a while. What comes after week 12? Yep, week 1. There's only 12 weeks of affix rotations. Just found your video. Always been anxious pugging, tanking, and Mythic Plus because I never knew the routes, so thanks for the info. Oh, great, yeah. Yeah, you gotta know the routes to do the dungeons, obviously, but isn't that old? It's gotta be, yeah. They didn't just add this week, so I don't know how I missed it, but missed a lot of things on those patch notes on those Wowhead posts, so I'm sure we'll see a new one this week as well.
What do you seek?
Yeah, I saw the conduit. That was the first week of the PTR. At least the Decree one is old. Yeah, I guess I missed it. Don't know how I missed it. Okay, let's quickly just go get 20 souls. That shouldn't take... I mean, at the fucking rate we're going here, we're probably still only just be me and this guy. Hey, Azrai, what's up? Welcome. I think they posted 2 different patch notes. I don't see many of those changes too until I found the second one with everything. Yeah, it's interesting. It's possible, I suppose. This just like literally respawns like immediately. That may knock Demon Hunter from being the top spot by nerfing the damage. Maybe. I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I don't see why people aren't using bears. I guess it's just because all they want is offense. Like, it's like such an important part for them, but they have a master set of patch notes, so it's hard to tell. It's a really long patch note. Yeah. I had to fucking control F just to see what he was talking about, because there's like 3 different entries that include Demon Hunter, and none of them had it until I scrolled down to the Covenant section and the Demon Hunter section in the Covenant section. Might as well kill our man Soulsmith while we're here. People see the MDI using a comp, and that's all they can imagine using. No, I mean those people too, actually, yeah. Like, the MDI is different because there's no... It's a lot easier for them than regular keys. But in general, I'm surprised. I guess at this point it would be impossible to recommit. They've put so much time in as Demon Hunters. But I don't know. I think if the other tanks did more damage, it would definitely be a lot more competitive scene for that. But yeah, maybe it is just Demon Hunters too much. MDI uses priests, so that's false. Well. I guess we'll just wait, honestly. I don't know. This kind of sucks because like you have to just keep sitting here. Like, you can't really run from 1 to 1. Like, there's no way. They respawn too quick and then they disappear too fast, so might as well just sit here and wait. MDI uses Priest because of Night Elf and PI, but yeah. Power Infusion is more valuable to them than actual healing at that point because it's all about racing. My main is Prop Pally, We do some sick DPS, but survival mobility is the issue. Oh yeah. Yeah, mobility is definitely not their strong point, I agree. We're just looking for a healer now. And then sometimes it's not even, like, they don't even respawn, it seems. So how much stamina are we actually going to gain? I have 66k stamina health right now. That's pretty much... It's a high amount. I never realized how much HP Warrior Tank has with Indomitable. Oh, yeah. How much is that? Rivals Vengeance. I don't believe you. Vengeance has like 40% more HP baseline, basically. I don't think Indomitable is given that much. In fact, we did an HP comparison on the beta, and yeah, it wasn't anywhere close. I've seen Prot Warriors with 70k HP. Yeah, I have not. That would be hard to believe. Unbuffed. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a Fury Warrior. This is my first season doing Mythic Plus, and I'm 4 away from Keystone Master. Sweet. Well, good luck, man. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm excited. That's great. It's good to hear that. Passion is everything when you're trying to succeed at something in a game like this. God, this is just so dumb. I hate doing this on Tuesday for this reason. It's so much easier if I just did it tomorrow or something. We're almost done. Only 4 more. Which 3 do you still need there, Gandhi? I looked it up. He's right. Prot Warriors have around 70k. Gotcha. I don't know what happening. Huh. The Pika guy or whatever has 67k. Well, that's a big difference from 70k, but glad to hear it. God, this is just so dumb how this responds. Spires, Miss Halls, and Sanguine Depths. Oh, cool. Well, 2 of those are extremely easy. Actually, I'd say, I guess, probably 3 of those. Sanguine Depths can be difficult, though. Okay, we're almost done. We just need 1 more. Do you think this week is easier than the previous one? Yes. Definitely easier than last week. Grievous is a tough affix. No matter what else you got with it. Okay, well, we're done, and we still do not have a full group. And it has been pugging in a nutshell recently. Recently meaning today. Maybe we should just do no keys today. We'll just be in queue for 4 hours. How's that?
Aren't you interesting?
Wait, I don't have an 18 Halls of Atonement yet? Wow, that's surprising. Stamina increased. So we went up about 1,000 health only, it looks like. We had 66k, now we have 67k, so pretty good. Sounds good to me. Vamp Blood, we have 87k. I've seen the number 100k on my screen before. I don't know. Maybe that was in Torghast, though. Oh, we got a player. Sweet. Oh, you're doing halls? It seems you can let the gargoyles get raging. Oh, wow. That's an interesting point. 1 hour in queue and 5 minutes in dungeon. That's about it. Okay, well, we got the try-hard comp. Let's see if it works out. They won Venthyr. Vanth. They won Vanth from the Elite Four. What?
Speak plainly. Strike true.
Strike true. Can do. Night Fate buff from using Death Stew gives max HP. Oh, that's what it is. It's that Naya buff. Yeah, I see what you mean. I forgot about that. What is happening? I don't know. Why do you keep asking that? Raging a gargoyle for a boss might be worth it. Yeah, if you can pull it off, definitely would be worth it. They misspelled Vanth. Oh, sorry, I made a Vance joke. That's funny. I didn't recognize that. Please clap. Let's go. Why do you use Brindors for Fortified and Super Strength for Tyrannical? Typically because on Tyrannical, like I'm in no real danger most times, and you can pull away bigger. So it's a lot easier to get away with using Brindors. Like I was going to be, or get away with using Super Strain. Like you need to be pulling like over 5 mobs for Super Strain to be offering you the same amount of runic power regen as the boots would. So that's not likely to happen on a fortified week unless it's, you know, a pack that has 5 mobs. And those are usually pretty easy. But yeah, so Brindors is my go-to for fortified because I need to maximize death strikes there. And Super Strain is my go-to for Tyrannical because I don't need to worry as much about it and I could just focus on offense. Alright. But I don't think that matters for more than a few more weeks because in 2 or 3 weeks we're going to be using... Anyway, wait. I wait, that's still fine, yeah, okay. Anyway, it's Tyrannical, right? So we want to do the old route. But anyway, yeah, in a few more weeks we'll be using Crimson Rune. Let's say nerf it. We'll see this week. If nothing changes in the next week or two, then it's probably going live that way. How now, brown cow? My niece asked me to type that. Mao, mao, mao. Uma, mao, mao. Uma, 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 mao. Crimson Rune will be too OP compared to the other options. I don't know. That's what I'm assuming. I can't imagine I wouldn't be using that for 5-mans week in and week out anymore. Rune Weapon is such a powerful cooldown. But we'll see. Probably should try to get on the PTR, but I just never have it. There's no track record there, unfortunately. Why doesn't your cooldown tracker on the left show Ascendance? Because I don't consider it a CD I need to track. I only care about raid CDs, things that would heal like a large volume of players. It's not really for 5-mans. It's more for raiding, honestly. Alright, so let's eat. And we're doing the original route for Tyrannical. Do I need to remember that? Probably should make some more healing pots too while we wait. 90 Death Blossom. We need to get a lot of herbs too. We did make all the cauldrons for this week already, didn't we? Oh no, we didn't. Fuck. I need to do that as well. I should be able to do that. Oh, I just need to get herb, but I'll be able to do that. I think I'm going to buy a normal Sire Kill. You can just do it from LFR, dude. Last boss here is not a joke. Oh no. Why? What's specific about it? Quacking, I guess, would be tough, yeah. Considering they buff shield coming, that is. Oh, just from a number standpoint, do you think changing to Necrolord, even at max renown? I think it would be, yeah. If you're not tied to a Covenant, I would definitely consider it. Missed it by 20 seconds on a 19, the dot. Gotcha. Well, I could AMS the tank mechanic if that's what you're talking about, but it's only 17. I'm not worried about it. Just trying to get some keys in here so we're not just doing nothing all day. Just 2 LFR, sorry. Yep. Paying for normal anyway, Jesus. Wild.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go.
I will enjoy humble review.
Yeah, there's like no on-death affixes too, so it's really nice. Makes it so much more fun to tank, honestly. Oh, this is perfect too. We're gonna get all of this.
Your arrogance stains this realm.
LFR is a great source of anima. Yeah, I should probably... you can get... Okay, now we interrupts the beasts. No problem. I can get boss like anima. It's the same, right? Regardless of difficulty. So I should probably try to do the bosses that I didn't finish in the raid on LFR at least, just to get the anima. Primordial Wave. This guy isn't Venthyr. That's a big problem. Oh, they just killed that guy. Finally got 226 weapon and all the conduits. Sweet, nice. I need one more conduit that I actually use for 226. I think I need like 3 more total, but I probably, if I got the final one I want, I'll probably stop. Doesn't seem like this system is going to continue on into 9.1, so I don't have any reason to get the frost ones. Just need to make sure we don't pull the 1 pack then. Once my DK is 60, which legendary first? I don't know, whatever you prefer. I would probably just go Super Strain if I were you. But honestly, at this point, I would just wait to see if Crimson Rune is going to be what you want. I would just wait. I want to level. I was going to start leveling my DK last week too, but now... Like, I'm not 100%. I was going to level it to play Venthyr, but now that Necrolord looks ridiculous, I want to make sure I don't level it and commit to Venthyr, and then end up having to switch. So we'll just wait until 9:05 comes out to do that, but I definitely want to start playing a second DK. It's weird, some conduits you can only get from Venari. No, that seems like the way they wanted it, yeah. It is weird that, you're right though, it is weird that there's no way to get 226 conduits of certain types. Very strange. That's definitely meant, you definitely meant to be using Venari to do stuff like this. It's not like that's not right. It's not flawed. They want you to do the Maw, right? Obviously. It is weird, though, that you literally can't get a 226 potency conduit. And they are changing that, though, to be fair. You still think Anduin will be the final boss? I don't know what I think now. We talked about it before, but I have a feeling that this expansion is going to take an incredible turn in 9.1. Things are going to change severely. Yeah, that's pretty lucky on our part. It feels like Venari was a catch-up system, not the main source. Yeah, both for sure. It's meant to be just like, they actually did this with legendaries too. It's like if you can't get a legendary from a certain place, then you're able to get it elsewhere with this other system. The problem is that there's just like literally no way to get 226 potency stuff, so that's the problem. But the fact that most people are getting it from Venari is not a problem at all. Just weird that you literally can't get it but from Venari. And they are adjusting that. Okay, that was pretty smooth. Problem is there are two big packs back to back, so probably should, I don't know. It's tough. I really need Rune Weapon for that second pack, but that first pack is way too big not to use it there. God, what is going on there? Healers just don't do healing today, I guess. Not having primary, or not having a, whatever it's called, is a big deal. The Ventur spell. Oh, we aggroed that? Okay, I hope that this just gives enough count that we're not gonna have any issues. We won't pull anything else. How you doing? Hey Raven, what's up? All my conduits are at max 200. All I have time for is Mythic Plus. I don't even know you can get higher ones. Yeah. It's not as big of a deal as you might think. Some classes just like don't even care about conduit eye level, but for Blood DK they are pretty good, I feel like. Especially for Night Fae, they're really, that Night Fae specific one was 5% extra damage on Death 2 every time. Why am I top damage? What the fuck? Hey Metro was using your Theater Pain route and it's really good. Oh sweet, yeah, I love that route. That's probably my favorite route this season. They're big for marksmen. They do spirits. Oh, really? That's interesting, because that was one of the classes that I heard people saying they were like completely that made almost no impact. True, most conduits don't scale so well. They don't scale like hugely, right? But they do, obviously. It's like a direct increase of damage, so it's not like it's 0. For single target, it's not massive, but for AoE, it is. Gotcha. Yeah, it's interesting. Will you be swapping to Necrolord? No, I probably won't be. Very, very, very unlikely to be swapping to Necrolord on this character. I plan on trying it out on second DK, and then if for some reason I fall in love with it, we could talk, but I don't think I would. Yeah, I'm just like, this is not fun, honestly. This feels like a waste of time. Spacebound, how's it going? It's going pretty good. DPS is AFK, correct. But DK is fun at least. But doing 17s and I'm only interested in doing to upgrade into 18s and having somebody go AFK in the middle of the dungeon, not the most fun. I chose Necrolord off the bat purely for Abomination Limb, and I hope hop between Blood and Holy. Abomination Limb really helps out in mostly all AoE situations. Stromy changed his name a 4th time. Bath Emergency, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I don't know about... I mean, Abomination Limb's good for offense, obviously. But unless you're taking Tombstone, it's not particularly good for defense. Is this not a good week for Corian? Yeah, it is. I just shouldn't need it. The only reason I tested it 2 weeks ago was so I could use it for Fortified Week. And then I forgot that Fortified Week was going to be a shit week, so... Much easier this week on tanks, I think, due to no Grievous. Well, Grievous, Sanguine, really, both sucked. I can't stand Sanguine anymore. It's just so... Having to, like, constantly think ahead is maybe fun a little bit, but it's, like, gets old pretty quick. Oh, it always defaults to my other account. There you go. I think we're done here, though. Swapped to Gorfian's Domination, was able to tank 40 stacks of Growing Hunger on Heroic after the coat tank died. And Gorfian's Domination helped you with that? What does that have to do with that? So not that anyone cares, but all the tales of me being a terrible employee here are about to end. They laid off my entire department. Oh, wow. Nationwide? What the fuck? What the hell does that mean? They're going bankrupt? Is that what that means? Metro, wouldn't you prefer having Pride for second boss? We'll have both, yeah. On Tyrannical Week we get both. On Fortified Week we only get it for second. My Blood DK and I took 60 stacks on Heroic. Gotcha. I don't know what that has to do with the Legendary, but 700 people. What the fuck? Well, I don't know how much you care, but I'm sure now that you've divulged that information, people are going to be able to figure out where you work. Nope, they outsourced to another company that will do it cheaper. Oh, Jesus. So you're not even laid off, you've been fired effectively, right? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We didn't grab that. Can you show the route that gives pride on both bosses? I have a whole video on routes and a spreadsheet as well to go along with it, so you can check that out. My end date is March 3rd, damn. May 3rd, I'll get you. Okay, I don't think we're gonna finish in this one. So I have a few months to figure something out, gotcha. That's crazy. Sorry to hear that, man. Well, I don't know what this dude's problem is. I guess he just had to leave and didn't even have time to leave the group. Pretty fucks. Oh, what the fuck? He's back now. My UI crashed. My mouse and keyboard stopped working mid-pull. I believe you. Wow, what is this mob just camping us? It's fucked. Instant release after groups break up? Yeah, that's really sketchy. What the fuck? Oh, snap. Was that your key? No, it wasn't, luckily.
Stoneborn brutes are strong, but their aim leaves something to be desired.
Okay, let's add another disband to the key.
To our allies on the battlements below.
Okay, hopefully one of those people is vent there. We have at least 2 strong options. I'm sorry this happened. You're a WoW forum legend. Oh. It's funny. Okay, anyway, how is neither the warrior or the shaman vent there? What the fuck? Hall 17, disband. And that was shaman, healer, with, oh shit, what do we even have? We had bombkin. Oh fuck, what's going on? Why can't I see? There we go. Hunter, mage, bombkin, that's right. He was patiently waiting. Okay, anyway, let's find some keys. 18 missed, there we go. Well, I level you 224. I am Necro on my Shaman because Primordial Wave Cleave Healing just plays so good. No, I'm sure. But that guy was a... Oh yeah, actually he was a Resto Shaman. I thought he was an Enhanced at first, but that was... He's trans. Trans Covenant, yeah. Sanguine is fine too, but I'd like to do the 18 if possible. We'll wait, see if we get invited. Does classic TBC interest you at all? I'll tell you what, it's funny that you bring that up because the more now that I heard they're offering a boost or whatever, I am actually interested in TBC for one very specific reason. I'd like to play TBC just so I could experience Classic without all the bullshit that goes along with it. The problem with Classic is that I despise the community that plays it, so I have no interest in doing group content, and most of the content that I would want to do would be very difficult without a group. So in TBC, that all changes. They nerfed pretty much every mob in the game in Classic, including all world elites. So I could explore the world a lot easier. But more so, they also changed classes to be actually fun. So I could see myself playing TBC, honestly, because of that. But not actually doing anything in it. Probably. So realistically, no, I won't be playing TBC, but maybe just to fuck around. TBC should be cool. No world buff meta. It'll be even worse. It'll be even worse in TBC. At least the raids will be harder by default, but it'll be a lot more toxic because people will be like group stacking like crazy, and there's some very, very, very powerful gear and items in TBC that people will demand and all this. People going into TBC with million, yeah, that's ultimately why I would never play it seriously. Like, that's just a complete fucking joke. I cannot believe that they actually think that's an acceptable. I mean, that's just retarded, honestly. Very bad decision making on Blizzard's part there. Same people always say this about every game, but I think Classic community is the worst. Yeah, Classic's community is horrible, honestly. When did you start playing WoW? I got it the night it came out, yeah, 2004 or whatever. I didn't start playing it seriously until Wrath, but I had owned it forever. That boots is a godsend. I'd like to be able to experience BC again, ding max, but no way I'd level up. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like, I have a level 60 on Alliance, but I have no interest in playing Alliance. Well, actually, to be honest, maybe I will make that character, maybe play that character too. I don't think so, though. But yeah, I want to play a shaman in TBC. But yeah, we'll see what happens anyway. It's so dumb they didn't cap it. They made some really good changes. I'm surprised they didn't gold cap. Yeah, it's because they're like trying to like not take that away from players. Because like if they did, all that gold would just be worthless, right? Because like very few people will probably even stay on Classic. I don't know what's going to happen there, but I don't know. No changes? Oh, a boost. That's great. I never said no changes. Talking to the wrong guy. That's like the reason I don't play Classic is because they fuck the game by listening to all these idiots who don't even know what they want. From the get-go, what I wanted of Classic was like a redesigned Classic. If they rebalanced the game and rebalanced specs as well, it could have been so much more interesting. Fuck the no changes. Honestly, yeah, like they literally just ruined the game. They legitimately just ruined their own product. Yeah, they should have done the Classic Plus thing. They didn't even need to do like anything super aggressive. All they needed to do was just rebalance the game. That's all they needed to do. And private servers had been trying to do it. Like they actually did it, like by accident. You know what I mean? Like they didn't even. It wasn't even anything crazy. Like bosses were harder because they got armor coefficients wrong, and then they just stuck with it. They like try to shuffle loot sources. You know what I mean? It's like literally, it's not that fucking hard to make that game interesting. You know what I mean? And they just refused. They actually made it easier than it was supposed to be, apparently. Anyway, I just switched to Blood DK, did a 15 that went decently well, but when am I supposed to use Death's Caress? Yeah, pretty much never. Death's Caress only if you absolutely need to apply a disease on the fly, or you have no other way to pull mobs, or you are considerably out of range for a significant period of time. Almost never. At least they have learned now that they are making changes in TBC. Yeah, maybe TBC is going to be the better product. We'll see. Give Paladins a taunt. They could have made a whole new game out of Classic. This is what I said they should have did. This is exactly what I said from the get-go, from 16 years ago when TBC was over, or you know, like whatever. Ever since Classic private servers were a thing. This is all you need to do to fix Classic. Let me tell you this right now. You use the TBC client and keep the Classic content. That's it. Solves all fucking 99% of the problems. You have actual good class design, actual good systems. You know, you could put badges in dungeons. You could rescale how the rewards work from dungeons like TBC has. And you have actual good class content. You know, more options for spells and stuff like that. It's like, that's all you ever needed to do. Just use TBC class design and TBC systems and play Classic. And then you obviously have to buff the game to make it work, but... Yep, leveling is like more appropriate. The thing that sucks about Classic is like the fastest, like the most consistent way to get to max level is you have to grind. Like, there's literally times, like, unless you follow a guide to the T, that you are not actually going to be able to quest. You have to grind. Even guides recommend it, you know what I mean? Even, like, the top grind, even the top guides in classic leveling all recommend grinding at times. Like, that's just so fucking stupid, dude. That's not good game design. I miss Master Looter? Oh, I don't. God. Master Looter was the most fucking toxic thing ever on private servers. People would literally put the group together and then think that like they get whatever they want out of the dungeon. So it'd basically be like, I'm literally only doing this dungeon because I'm going to steal the dagger if it drops. It's like, okay, see you later. Classic just sucks. There's no other way around it. It's just a really, really, really poor product. And the only thing that makes it fun is seeing content that was removed and like the nostalgia of it. But when you have to do that content with people who are just completely despicable people, it's impossible to enjoy it. The raid leader and his best friends get all the gear, especially in Classic. It was horrible. I mean, if Master Looter worked again in Shadowlands, that would be a step in the right direction for me. But I completely understand why they removed it. It's actually, the game's probably way better off without it. I pilled Threat off a Thunder Fury tank. That's how bad the player base is. Oh yeah. That's why you need to make friends and have a good guild. Yeah, I just don't have time for that in Classic. That's the thing. On private servers, I never needed to do any of that. Private servers had a healthy pug community. People were, you know, open, respectful. They weren't idiots. There was some, but it's crazy how much worse the actual people playing Classic are compared to private servers. It's kind of strange. I'm glad there's no world buff meta straight away. In the words of Illidan, you shouldn't need to be so prepared. What else? Doing the totem quest again was nice, but I don't want to run with 4 totems. Yeah, see, I really like early class design with some classes. It's just fucked. It's like really bad on others. But you would do things for the good of the guild, so you would be trustworthy with Master Looter. It's a slippery slope putting it back in the game. Yeah, it's not coming back, so you don't have to worry about that. So glad most of the toxicity is on US servers. Oh, is it? I had a Demon Hunter tank that would question mark every time someone dies. No idea why someone would be that toxic and retarded. Gotcha. Ollie Vattenparst. Welcome, Parst. Welcome. Master Looter, you mean streamer takes all? I can't wait for Battle of Azeroth Classic. Never be a toxic European, yeah. I have questions about DK Tank. If I'll go Brindor's Might Legendary, do you recommend any other changes like conduits or weapon enchant? Okay, here we go. If you get one, I'm sorry, Freaky Rogue. No, not really. Just make sure you have Voracious. That's the only thing I would say. If you could bring one thing back, it would be actual talent trees. Nah, I disagree. Talents are way better right now. Especially with War Mode talents and the way they changed leveling in 9.0. Definitely better where we are right now than where they used to be. If you asked me in BFA, I would have agreed to some degree. The thing about it is it's like way more fun to level when you always get something. But now that they changed that in Shadowlands, it's like no longer an issue. Dude, I have a question. I haven't played WoW since TBC patch. Is Shadowlands good to start after a long break? Yeah, it's pretty good. In my opinion, yes. Talent trees gave a false sense of choice. Yeah, there's definitely way more options now compared to how there used to be. Especially with war mode, whatever talents, PvP talents. I'm very interested in seeing what they do with PvP talents because that could be a big part of leveling. Yeah, not having to wait till level 45 to pick a talent. That's true. Okay, he knows what he's doing. That's good. Okay. Failed to AMS the first one, but I AMS the second one. How hard is it's going to be? What, to get back into WoW? It's going to be daunting, that's for sure. You basically just want to approach it like it's a whole new game, because almost nothing would be similar other than maybe the names of things. But it's not, the game itself is not hard to get into at all, so even if you're brand new, it's still going to be easy to get used to. These two must have way more health than the other, huh? These are always the last two alive. I like your oh. Anyway, I like your channel. Keep up the good work. Question: in Classic, can you still get the achievements? No, it doesn't work that way. How'd this happen? Seemed like we did it right. When you ring the mob, it aggroes it now? Oh, really? What the fuck? Well, you can't paralyze it, unfortunately. It's too close. It's not hard at all. This is my first expansion. I was able to get Keystone Master as a tank. Yeah, sweet man. Glad to hear that. Just play and watch videos. Good tip. No, it's not ring. It's paralyze. Paralyze aggros. Oh, yeah. So even if you're far away, it still aggros? Ring doesn't aggro. I've heard people complain the numbers of classic plays have dropped massively. Here's how you get them back. Let mounts... Yeah, I totally agree. That would actually... Like, they should actually do that now that they've, like, committed to killing classic. That would actually be fucking awesome. I'd play it. If I can get a chance at the ZG Tiger, I'd be doing that shit. You have to ring them away after you paralyze at range. And it can only be done on a Thursday. Can only be done after Syracuse loses by 20 to Duke. A lot of stipulations. Guess for battle resin. And you run back. Okay. They did that. If I had a ZG Tiger, you'd see me leveling characters. Yeah, no, for real, me too. I would literally be, yeah, I'd be playing Classic right now if I could. If I can get anything from Classic. Literally any, even like just specific Transmog pieces. They did para, then ring, and somehow the group still aggroed. Yeah, we didn't do anything wrong, that's for sure. The thing about TBC is as well, like the game is still intact, so 90% of the reason why I would play Classic is because it's removed. You know what I mean? That's like a huge part of why I would be interested in it. But TBC is all still there. Like they didn't remove anything to my knowledge. There's a couple of quests apparently Cop was talking about, like Blood Elf specific stuff. So I would like to check that out too. But it's like literally it seems so. Why would I play that? I can literally just go level a character through TBC Chromie time and get the same experience. Class design, that's the only actual difference. If Transmogs and mounts and titles carried over, it would get a lot more players, definitely, yeah. Be a lot more interesting as well. Oh, we're not getting any value out of this pride, it seems. I don't know, this boss just never goes well on Tyrannical, like ever. They're giving Alliance Seal of Blood, right? It is interesting. I'm surprised to hear that. They feel like it feels like they're actually learning. Pretty good damage though. We could only get a burst proc. I'm not... Well, you're not surprised? I am based on Classic. They knew that was the start of faction imbalance. I mean, Classic was the start of faction imbalance. They literally don't even have all the fucking classes in the game. I haven't played at all, but it looks like Blizz really listened to this expansion. People seem really happy. What, Shadowlands? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I really like it. I don't know. I don't know if people are really happy, but I am. Do you reckon this is a good push week? I would say yes. Tyrannicals, I don't know. I guess people still fear it, but it's a lot easier than it used to be, and this raging, you know, being dispellable thing has really made this a very easy fix. Quacking is basically a non-affix this season. I mean, it's a bit, I guess it's a big DPS loss this season, but because everybody's ranged, but in terms of danger, I don't feel like I have any concern with these affixes. Everyone seems to like the systems, the all-friendliness, the legendary gearing. Yeah, that's funny you say that, because I've heard a lot of people say the complete opposite, but they're usually just fucking idiots on the forums, so it's hard to have much respect for them. But yeah, regardless, I do think that this is the expansion made because of mistakes that they made in the past, let's put it that way. Do you play on Fire Tree? That is correct. It just seemed like the one thing the community agreed on, you have to give Alliance Sealed Blood and everyone will go Horde. Oh yeah. Not a DPS lost to Hunter. Oh yeah, well no, they have aim shot, don't they? BM Hunter maybe, but you have a couple casts, don't you? Rapid Fire as well, that's a cast, isn't it? Couple things that you have to be making sure you're not getting interrupted on. Okay, that was a really long fight. Quaking doesn't stop aim shot? Really? What the fuck? That's weird. No, I have 5 characters all stuck under 110. So it's harder to get high gear, but very easy for average eye level. Yeah, it's definitely, if you're only doing Mythic Plus, it's pretty difficult. But my Paladin only does Mythic Plus and he's 215, so... Cracking doesn't interrupt any of those. Wow, that's really bizarre. That seems like a bug, right? I mean, what? It stops every spell that I'm aware of besides those. One has the same prog as my guild and we were constantly losing players for Mythic. Have you guys had any issues maintaining a full roster? I wouldn't say issues maintaining the roster, but we are recruiting for sure. So if anyone out there is looking for a raiding guild, Tuesday, Wednesday, 7 Eastern to 11 Eastern, let me know. We need to get some DPS. Hunters are just melees casting stuff. Yeah, it's weird. I'll tell you, compared to BFA, this expansion has gone really well, so. BFA, by this point in BFA, we were basically done. The tier was over for us already. We had lost like 10 people. Game died in WAD, incorrect. How was the raid? Oh, it's fucking really cool. This is probably my favorite raid, honestly. It's such a cool concept. There's so many cool fights in it. BFA had some good raids, to be honest. Not Uldir. Uldir was horrible, but... yeah, it did have some good raids. BOD was probably like one of my favorite raids ever as well. BFA was horrendously boring. Disagree. I will say, though, that I didn't realize how much better class design is in Shadowlands until Shadowlands. Like, I guess how boring class design was in BFA until it was over. It is so much more fun to play Blood DK now than it was in BFA. And it was still really fun. It's just way better. Same with our guild. We got AOTC and Uldir. They got like 3 Mythic down and our guild was over until Shadowlands. Damn. Yeah, that wasn't the case, but we had a lot of trouble early on. How's this week? Yeah, I would say it should be a good week, but for some reason, been having no success today. We get this raging off this mob or not really? That was sketchy. Did not expect to be in such danger there. What's your mythic progress? 4? 4 of 10. But yeah, we're just basically looking for anybody out there who's wants to raid and has passion for raiding, but isn't like only interested in raiding. That's the thing that gets on my nerves. Like these people are like literally not interested in the guild at all. They're only interested in the raid, and that's just not what we are about. Isn't reset day always the worst? Yes, honestly, our worst day of the week every week since the beginning has been reset day. Well, for a while at least, the last like 5 or 6 weeks probably. Are you progressing on Artificer? We had gone to Enerva. But there's some murmuring around the guild that maybe we made the wrong decision. I don't know. We just don't have like, we have a couple players who just are not good at all damage-wise. Like very bad. And apparently this fight is pretty bad damage-wise, so... I started this tier rating 6 of 10 mythic from only PvPing. I found a new respect for raiders, but you can't carry dead weight. Gotcha. Okay, so let's see. Boss next, right? Enerva is a pretty big DPS check. Yeah, that's what I heard. I didn't realize it was going to be until we had started doing it. We got a 10% wipe last week at the Enrage, so I think with more optimization we can make it, but... Castle Nathra feels like most bosses are a DPS check. It's true, there's a lot of DPS like phases, kind of. If you ever get a chance to do a world first race, would you try it? Oh no, I have no interest. I like raiding only 2 days. That's enough for me. Bro, you have to be dedicated to raid this tier? Why is that? You have to be dedicated to raid any tier. This tier is much more challenging than previous. I would agree, yeah. Abuse the immunes on that fight for sure. We have a fair amount of them, but not many. Oreo, welcome. How's it going? Going on 70 wipes for Heroic Sire. 70, Jesus, that's nothing, dude. Had like 200-300 wipe bosses in years gone by. I mean, I've never wiped so many times to kill a boss in my WoW career. Well, you just don't raid very seriously then, because that's under 100 wipes is not even really a hard boss. I really like the Eternal Palace raid. The first boss was a pretty good one. Yeah, there was some cool bosses in there. I didn't really like that raid, though. That wasn't my least favorite raid, but it was definitely not a good one. The Ajara encounter was really bad. The Ajara and the Janie encounter were two of the worst, and Gahoon, too, to be fair. Basically all... But the Zoth was a really bad encounter. Meanwhile, the Nathrace is probably my favorite encounter ever. Even if we already killed Enerva and Artificer, we still managed to wipe on it on the reclear. Got it. I just started raiding. Sweet. I stopped before Mythic raiding was a thing, so stopped after WoD. Gotcha. The fish boss sucked. Oh yeah, that was a weird fight too. Forgot about that one. Yeah, so it's this one. Always lucky. Or it's always nice when you get lucky like that. I wiped 200 66 times to Mythic Gazoth, currently on pull 130 of Council before our Raiders all seem to have 2 left feet and troubles with Recital. Gotcha. Mythic rating started in Siege of Orgrimmar, correct. Started with the pre-patch, which was currently during Siege of Orgrimmar, but the season was over effectively at that point. Man, why are people dying to this fight? This is like why Tyrannical sucks, right? It's like people can't do basic mechanics on fights. It's not me. I had 510 wipes, Jaina. Oh wow. Well, that's really bad. Yeah, we're dead. Anyway, you had good gear when it came out. I don't know why, but I felt like gear was easier to get back then. Gotcha. Dying to dodgeball, right? I don't know why that switched. Luckily, they killed it. Forgot his 5Ds. Metro's gear is broken. Not anymore. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. How? What? Like, what did I even die to? They don't know mechanics because they're just here for their 1 week? No, obviously not. Oh god, I also got that trinket. It's funny. Do you have the mount water walking thing? Nope. That's a funny death, yeah. Don't know how that happens. Wow, look at that damage from the paladin. Yes. What mount thing do you use? None. I don't have any on yet. Don't have any reason to use any of them. They're all useless. Tuesdays are awful because people haven't gotten used to the new affixes. Yeah, I mean, that's true, but... Raging does hurt, though, honestly. Okay, just dead. Too much raging, I guess. Maybe we should take the trait this week. Not gonna be an upgrade though, it seems. Actually, I don't know. It's gonna be pretty close. We did get good splits though. I think we're 1 pack ahead, aren't we? So it's pretty good. Or no, I guess this is the normal. I don't remember. We need 1 extra pack, so yeah, we're gonna be actually pretty behind. What's your armor at with buffs? Right now I have a 47% damage reduction. 2,000 some armor. Yeah, there's just not gonna be enough time for all the trash that we still need. We really are making good use out of these prides, though. My killing pack's so fucking quick with pride. Actually, no, yeah, I think we got it. As long as we don't have something stupid happen, like did on that second boss, we should be good. So yeah, I would just run away from raging.
Mortals, you only delay the inevitable.
Combustion here, interesting. Yeah, I guess we really need it. 4 minutes, gonna be like 3.5, probably less than, probably like 3 minutes, 15 seconds for boss. Maybe not, this is dying really fast. So probably 3.5 definitely for boss. Should be plenty, I guess, right? $330 over that, actually. So we get 2 uses of the trinket. We need to make sure we use that in the pull. Let me handle that. Here comes the mechanics. That guy will have combust up eventually, I suppose. Definitely a good idea for him to use it on the pride, I think. 1 use of a CD on every pride, I think, is the play, and that was the right one. Completely lost track of all runes, not good. Thanks for the free stacks, though. Abyss of your psyche. I think I got hit. Made manifest. It's a tough fight on Tyrannical. It's just got such a big health pool. It's only an easy fight on Fortified because you can just burn through it before all the mechanics get ridiculous. It's like not going to the middle anymore. It's interesting. That is a percentage thing, maybe? Is that why? I'm sure. Well, we did it. Relatively easy upgrade considering all the mistakes. We had a lot of big mistakes. We wiped to trash, effectively. Not really, but sort of. And then we almost wiped the second boss as well, so... Pretty good considering all that. Yeah, that's actually a bug jix. It's like a really aggressive series of bugs that you have to exploit to be able to get that two-handed transmog on one-handers and two one-handers. Pretty wild. No chat since a while. That's weird. Okay, anyway, let's add that to the list. Mists. Guess not. Mist 18 upgrade. Paladin healer. Too much to be a coincidence, I think. So is Hunter, Mage, Monk. Very good. I'm here. Just handling IT support shit for work. Had someone go full Karen for a minute there, damn. I used it on my warrior tank dungeons with two-handed weapon transmog. Oh, yeah. What are the affixes this week? Raging, whacking, yeah. Do you find the guide for Ashbringer transmog for one-handers on Hammer of the Wrath? Oh, you can do it for other classes too? Oh, shit. Wow, that's interesting. Huh, I wonder if that's going to get fixed with a patch or something. I thought it was only something to do with Brewmaster. It only works with the actual legendaries, though, or the artifacts, right? Another mists. Sanguine 19. Alright, let's turn these in. Some free experience. That's it, we don't actually have enough, yeah, we just can't complete these missions. I don't have enough anima to do anything else. Necrotic Wake is literally a guaranteed key, oh yeah. You can maybe dual wield as Blood Decay as well if you try it. Dual wield? I don't think you'd be able to dual wield. You have to have the weapons. It only works the other way around. Do you think it's a bad week of affixes? On paper, it seems like an easier Tranica week. No, I think it's a good week, yeah. Only artifacts, but for Paladin, you can use all of them for one-hander. Yeah, that's pretty neat to have an Ashbringer and a shield. That's badass. Okay, well, we can at least now do a mission, I think. We got declined or something? Wait, that's the same group that just declined us, is that? Happy Tuesday, Gag. What's up, buddy? How's it going, man? You could transmog the Frost dual wield weapons to your two-hander. Oh yeah. Well, I would not want to do that, so I would only want to go the other direction. Actually, we probably should just get as much experience as we can here. Big weapon upgrade, 200 to 223. Damn, that's great, man. That's great. That's gonna change your life, dude. You're gonna laugh at how much easier things are when you have a better weapon. I just can't actually complete missions anymore. Crazy. Like, not even close. I don't. There's got to be an easier way to level these dudes up other than literally just sit here for months while they level up. What add-on are you using for the command table? It's called Master... No, it's called Venture Plan. Yeah, I don't know. This is getting weird. Hey, Metro, thanks for your question. Thanks for your question video. It's reassuring to know that I'm not the only one who think people are just assholes. Yeah, they're just time wasters. It's like pretty rude to be wasting Blizzard's time like that, I feel like. We're filled already. Mission table this expansion is by far the... Really? No way. It's not, could not disagree less. That's insane. Why would you even... What makes you say that? This is the most valuable it's ever been, the most interactive it's ever been, the most amount of missions you could do at any given time. Like, it's so much better than the previous ones. The ones that I can't send out of missions, I suicide the rest. It's actually really annoying and really slow to level them. Yeah, it's kind of not well made, honestly. I don't understand why they're so difficult. Like, I don't feel like it's working very well, but it is cool. Any plans to switch to Necro? Not right now, no. I'll be right back, though. Bathroom quick. Actually, no, we gotta leave that. Forgot about that. I'm back. The ones that I can't read that. This is the best mission table there's been. You made more gold than WoD, but this is way easier. Yeah, definitely. What the fuck are you talking about? All the other ones require resources and having to wait hours for your troops to be made. This, you just send them on their way and move on. Yeah, you can do way more missions for way less time constriction. I mean, I don't... How could anybody think that this is not the best mission table? I don't know. You guys are crazy. Anyway, previous tables gave a percentage of failure. Yeah, but you can just get an add-on that does that, so that doesn't stop you. You either had level 20 followers or you haven't used this new mission table. Yeah, I mean, you're just an idiot, dude. If you... I mean, like, that's just ignorant as fuck to even say that out loud, honestly. You just saw me doing what I was doing, and I still have the opinion I have, so pretty embarrassing statement, honestly. What legendary are you using this week? I'm using Super Strain right now. We probably should, I don't know. Probably should switch some things up this week. Raging is pretty difficult. What you get this week? I got boots that were actually sizable upgrade, but they are from the first boss in the raid, so not super in love with that. Was that directed at me? Yeah, seriously. Learn this lesson now. Don't ever claim that somebody having a differing opinion than you has no validation to that opinion unless you're sure of it. You will save yourself a lot of embarrassment. Anyway, so what are these guys on about? Talking about stuff that we're not doing. Look up his armory. Let's just move on from that. It's a weird conversation to be having. I highly doubt you know more about any facet of the game than Faxi does. Yeah, maybe. Soothing doesn't require astral power or something, right? Like, I don't know. Damn, why the aggression? Just enjoy the stream. Yeah, I don't know. People get pissed off. They take their opinions serious, let's put it that way. Well, at least he took them. These guys are on my servers, I didn't even realize. Well, two of them at least. This guy's Nemesis, which is a Brazilian realm, isn't it? Something like that. Alright, next time we'll probably, whenever we stream on our DK again, we'll probably go back to Quarian or whatever. Who's aggressive? Disagreement and aggression are two different things entirely. Disagree. Wait, fuck you, actually. Wait, I don't even know. I don't know where I stand on this topic. Okay, we good? We already did Plague Paul. Nothing too difficult. We're going to... No, yeah. Don't make me grab that ham hog. Bonk. All I said was I didn't like the mission table. How did all of this happen? I don't know. Don't worry about it. Let's move on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Another disc priest, though, I assume. Not my favorite pick nowadays. This feels like a worse holy pally. I understand the PI thing, but it's just not valuable to me. I don't see much tangibility in its value.
Someone to kill me.
What's the mission table? Go on.
Chores within these halls will make quick work of you. Stradama's plague will soon be mine.
What is your IO? 1650, I think. Actually, yeah, I think it's like 1650 on the dot. Oh, we got one of these. Interesting. You guys remember the time Tyler said he didn't like the mission table? Yeah. I remember. Good morning, Wade, welcome. Good morning. Oh, well, not really. Not anymore, but good day. Make sure we don't aggro that one. What do you think about Holy Pally? Oh, I love it, yeah. I think it's a very, very fun spec right now, and it's also very, very powerful. You see PTR notes for the Broad Assassin? Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Good morning. Okay, SquarePants. Yeah, not quite, but welcome. They're a beast for sure. Yeah, they're pretty powerful. Another guy AFK in the middle of the dungeon. Back to job hunting. Alright, see you, man. Good luck. Never played one, but leveling one now, and I love it. Yeah, they're really fun right now. You like the Maw design? Yeah, I quite like the whole. If it depends on what you mean by it, but I quite like the general principle that it's like meant to be like a really dangerous area that you can't just sit in all day and you have to like make use of your time in. The thing I dislike about it is how it looks. Let's put it that way. I really don't like that at all. I wish they made it a little bit more visually interesting. Even if they just made it like more like fire and brimstone, I think it would be more visually interesting. Surprised how much damage I'm doing on some of these pulls. I guess because everybody else is AFK. Mage will come back when Combust is up. I think it's probably back up right now, yeah. Why, God, why? I think Blizzard is scared to keep things simple. What does that mean? They're definitely not scared. Things get more and more intricate because that's what the game demands. Like, you can't go backwards, otherwise people will call you lazy. Another quick one, it looks like. Yep, we're gonna crush this, no doubt. He's back. I knew he'd come back. Don't know if we could actually get too close to the boss. I assume he can't aggro. Is he back or what? He's online again now. In terms of area design, they probably won't do a fire and brimstone again. Nah, I know they won't, yeah. But I just don't really. It's so boring visually. I can't believe it. Hey, Bynum, what's up? Key's going well so far? Nah, not at all. This has been a complete waste of a day, it seems. Taking his sweet time running to you. Yeah, I don't know. Is he coming back? I don't think he is. I think he's just still offline. It's just not showing it properly. Yeah, I love how quiet that guy is, right? Gillies had 4-hour discussion last night on how they think the last part of Shadowlands is going to take place. Yeah, that's actually what we were just talking about before, actually. I agree. I think it's... Yeah, I agree. I think it's not going to consider... It's not going to continue to be in the Shadowlands. It's going to happen in Draenor? Maybe it could, actually. Like, you never know. But I don't think it's going to happen where we are currently playing the game. Although, I don't know. It sounds adventurous, but I just don't know what the purpose of it would be. Would be cool if the final raid was just like Southern Barrens. Ah, dude, don't even bring up the Barrens. I don't know what this guy is like. Has he ever done this dungeon before? You're never gonna kill that fucking big mob. It has 137k health. Kill all of these. Well, this healer is better than the last one, at least. Technically. We haven't wiped yet. It's coming up, though, it feels like. We got 4 players. Oh, yeah, nobody lusted either, right? Interesting roots. He rooted it as it knocked back. Yeah, second one's out. Alright, well that's that. Dude. I'll never understand why people join keys, get in the dungeon, have time start, and then go off to the store or some shit. And I mean, I don't think they do that, honestly, but... I don't even, like, I really don't even understand. He's been AFK for a long time. How long is... Oh, maybe not, actually. It's only been 10 minutes. Where is he AFK at? Oh, right here. Strange. Oh well. So that is now 3 disbands out of 4 keys, guys. This is continuing to be a problem on Tuesdays. Fall 18. It's Druid, and that was Mage, Druid. Wait, no, it was Priest. Dispriest. Druid, Mage. What was it? Oh, Rogue, yeah. What's with people and literally AFKing? Yeah, I don't know. That's twice now. The first guy had a vibrant excuse, at least. I bet his cat fell over and now he got distracted by a butterfly, maybe. I guess that could be it, yeah. The cat fell over part. That doesn't really happen, though, does it? Because the cats are, like, notoriously about landing on their feet. It doesn't really happen. Look how big this thing is, man. It's like bigger in my head. There's more probably water in the jug than in my head. It's actually a little difficult to fill up the bottle with it, but which just makes the excuse much more believable. Yeah, no doubt. All right, hopefully we get into a key here. We've already been delisted on the one. Definitely wouldn't mind doing the other side. I'm enjoying that dungeon a lot. Is that the same guy? Yeah, it is. Hey, Robin, welcome. Okay, we got it. Okay. Oh, it's this Cock Rocks guy again. What the fuck? Give me them souls, Bon Samdi. Yeah, definitely. I like the voice lines, that's for sure. Pretty funny stuff.
How do you serve the Margrave?
A lot of anima up. Probably should just go get some of this, because I really do need it. Okay, let's go get those herbs quick. This zone is so... I don't understand it. There's like all kinds of caves and shit everywhere. It's hard to figure out where to go. I'm actually gonna just jump out on these guys because there's way too much talk and way too much downtime, I feel like. Get 17 cans. Sanguine Depths, I wouldn't mind trying it. Need to make sure we have a skip ready for that middle part.
Margrave Sindane has asked for our assistance in dealing with allies of Kelduzad. Make them pay.
I'm definitely not in love with the fact that it only gives Death Blossom, though. The Legion ones were the best ones. It was literally just ride up, herb a thing, and get like mad herbs. I'll take that again all day. Speaking selfishly, of course. The Gauntlet in Sanguine Depths was horrible, yeah. Yeah, well, they're making those not give Grievous or Sanguine either. We got declined or something? Let me just finish this quick and then we'll look for something. There's also another world quest going on here. Okay, so let's do a key. Wait, is this the same group? Yeah, it's the same guys. Necrotic Wake, I've heard good things. Wouldn't mind doing Sanguine though. When you are rating Heroic Mythic, do you even use Mythic Plus gear? I mean, yeah, a lot of my gear is from the cache, if that's what you mean. What is the bar on the top of your screen? It is the stream boss, a visual indication of all the different ways you can support the stream. So, Kyle has donated an enormous amount of money, and he is the stream boss, and he will be the stream boss for a very, very long time because of that. That's a lot of HP. Yep, that's definitely the biggest I've seen. 348,000 is not going anywhere anytime soon. You donated $1,000. He also donated another 500 later, but it didn't impact the stream boss because he was already the stream boss. Oh my god, man! Why can't we just join a group where like people are actually ready to do keys and we're not constantly talking about nonsense in the middle of it? Any other games or upcoming MMOs interest you? Nah, not at all. I met your hope all as well. Favor, what's up? What would be big difference for Ventir versus Knife A? Great content, thanks. What would be the big difference? I mean, everything really, yeah. Completely different class, like ability and everything, you know? I get to use equipment from Weekly Chest, but from Mythic Dungeon Drop. Oh no, no, I mean, obviously I don't need any 210 gear. I do have one item on, but that's just because I also had a shitty belt, and this is really a solid piece. Leech too, yep, Leech and Socket. Best stats, Leech and Socket. I just want to do keys. Favorite and hated dungeon? I don't think I have a least favorite, but my favorite is, I don't know, man. It keeps changing. I like them all. I think I like them all pretty equally. I'm really, the other side is really growing on me because of how it interacts with Blood DK, and Theater of Pain is the same way, but I don't know. Not gonna army? Wait, is he Frost? He did mention Frost.
Loyal servants, have you come here to be slaughtered as well? This temple was merely the first to fall. Soon, all of Bastion.
This is only 17. So it should be pretty easy. Couple weird raging mobs in here though I think are going to be pretty tough. We'll see. Don't know, can those skeleton mobs rage? I guess everything can rage, right? Don't know why nobody ever picks these fucking weapons up, man. I guess to be honest, it does kind of register as a tank roll to some effect, right? I could just aggro that, but luckily he stopped aggroing it. Weapons are way too good to ignore, obviously. So I'm saying, I'm surprised people aren't jumping like crazy to try to get them. Especially because they count on overall. In BFA, remember how people would react about the fucking zap bots? People would like literally just stop the key if they lost their bot. They would constantly be arguing with each other. I'm surprised it's not the same way with the weapons. Bro, I have 22% crit. You only have 19% crit. I should be taking it. You know, stuff like that. I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if stuff like that happened. You buff zap? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Didn't play BFA, just came back after a long hiatus. Last expansion I played was Legion. Yeah, gotcha. Well, in one of the dungeons in BFA, there was stuff not quite as similar to the items, but kind of similar. It's like each player could get one, and if you died, you lost it. So constantly people would be fighting over who should get it first and what they should do to maintain it, and if you ever like wiped in there, even though it was like a super easy dungeon, if you ever wiped in there, people just immediately quit. Yep, not even worth doing it without those. Guess we have no Kyron, right? Yeah. Never do. Yeah, we can get some trash too. I need to make sure it actually hits the fucking trash. Which it never does for some reason, I don't understand. Has to be in between them, right? So I guess it's not a good idea for me to take it in that case. This boss didn't really take a lot of damage. I think people were focused too much on killing the trash. 38% is pretty high still. It's harder than you think, too. It's not a completely zero danger boss. It only looks like it is because people kill it so fast. But after they nerfed it so severely, it's definitely probably one of the easier. As long as you don't not use any items here. Hey Scott, what's up, buddy? How are the affixes this week? Yeah, they should be good, but we're having a lot of trouble for some reason. Raging's harder than it looks, I guess, and some shitty groups. I was gonna say saw Demon Hunter grip a pack together, then Mage AoE root it and spear through the trash mob. Yeah, that's definitely what you're after. I can't seem to get it to hit anything but the boss for some reason, and that causes a lot of problems there. But doesn't really matter. I mean, as long as nobody dies, we're good. Watching Nerf and them do on 25 last week, they saved 2 spears and all hammers for last boss. Yeah, it makes sense. That boss is definitely a really long encounter. I guess we got everything. Pretty sure, yeah. It's also the hardest boss in here, right? So I've been saying that last boss is, yeah, it's definitely the worst. It's just not, like, yeah. On most keys, it's not so bad that you're gonna make the early bosses harder. It's a relatively big, like, mechanical complication to be saving those, you know? People are used to using them, so you have to make sure that everybody's aware and agrees that it's a good idea to do that. They also lost it because it bugged and didn't send Druid back up to the top. Oh, wow. That's fucked. Didn't know that could happen. What the hell? How'd that happen? I've never seen that at all. Actually, maybe I have. I feel like that does sound familiar. Oh, whoops. Loop too quick. Last boss in here has the highest sustained tank damage. Highest sustained tank damage. I don't know, the tank damage isn't that high. You get plenty of downtime. Plenty of time in between the hits, and you know exactly when he's auto-attacking, because he's his auto-attack is just a cast. Happened to us last week. Instead, the ad evade bugged and ran up to the ledge. What the fuck? Ran up to the top. That's bizarre. Why am I stuck? That's weird. I've never seen anything like that. To be honest, before recently, I haven't really done this dungeon that much, though. It was one of my least done dungeons. No, we both crypt it. I did it. Switched from Venture to Necrolord. Now it's time to farm Renown. But hey, future for Bloody Calyx Bright. Yeah, well, I won't be switching. Very unlikely, but I'm glad that people are excited about it. It does seem like Necrolord is going to be the way to go. No, that guy's literally standing right on top of me. I'm gonna say, did I just get hit with quaking there? I swapped Necro for like a day last week. Wait, really? Necro as Demon Hunter? That's funny. What made you do that? Oh, you're talking about in your DK probably. Right. What were the Necro buffs? Oh, are you serious? They like can buff the fuck out of the actual spell. It's gonna be up like really often, and now it's like an actual defensive CD as well as an absorb, so it's extremely good. Seems absurd actually. Can never find a good time to use Fleshcraft? Oh yeah, well obviously it's gonna be a lot easier to use in the next patch. Slappy hands hurt me with the grips. I was thinking that too, actually, yeah. I was thinking that it would actually not be very good for Blood DK. Because all the times I want to control mobs, I use my own abilities. It's an interesting ability for, like, Unholy and shit, because they don't have that, but I don't need a second Gore Fiends, and I certainly don't need one tied to damage. Doesn't seem like it'd be very good. The Soulbinds aren't great. Yeah, definitely the worst Soulbinds of the fork. Right. I really hope Fleshcraft doesn't go live as they have it. If any fight at big raid damage next year, I can see people going Necrolord just for that. That's a good thing, I think. Definitely not a bad thing. You want it to have a niche, right?
Meddle all you like, mortals. You only delay the inevitable.
It's fun seeing Hunter Discord going crazy after how much damage they can actually do on high keys now that some popular hunters have tried it. What? What are we talking about? Necrolord? Necrolord's Soulbinds are bland. Yeah, if anything, they should probably buff the Soulbinds. Okay. Probably gonna want to spread out, my friend. Good thing I used the fucking hammer here. Top damage by a mile. Everybody's got to save CDs for this fucking mob pack with 90k health mobs. Oh, I missed a whole line. How much damage survival hunters do? Oh, really? That's fine. Crypt's not up. Can't do that while Lichborn. Great mechanic.
Will be brought to justice. You dare deny me the sky? Then I shall answer in kind.
I have the spear kind of sticking out through my backpack. Did somebody else get that? Oh, interesting.
Paragon, there is nothing you can do to stop us.
I'm just gonna save mine.
No matter.
Getting used to the 150 runic power on pull of Ventir Blood DK and then losing it was not something I enjoyed. Oh yeah.
The fallen shall serve me again.
Yeah, that makes it easier. You know Soul Shape makes you tag Beast if a hunter scares you. Oh, that's funny. I didn't know that. Did not know that. So Druid could hibernate you as well.
With sacrifice comes victory.
Did he use the orb, or did somebody not use it yet? Okay, use it there. Druid used it that time. Next set will properly mind control and stuff. Same as Lichborn makes you undead. I guess that's why it doesn't work. Yeah. Just annoying. Bunch of stuff you can't do all in Lichborn form.
Rages on. We cannot rest until these invaders are purged from our skies.
It's not on the ground, at least. Oh, sure would use it.
I will lead the effort here, while my disciples bring you to the necropolis. Let us end this atrocity.
Just not on the pull, you didn't use it. For some reason.
Just a moment longer. It seems that the parts for my new creation have arrived at last.
Enraged Mutilate is going to destroy. Yeah, probably. Hopefully people will actually interrupt it. Or dispel it. That just hit me, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not.
You think yourself exceptional, gifted, but you will learn humility.
Alright, let's see this big pack coming up. This will always be a challenging pack. Even on Tyrannical. Oh, that's why we got here first. Wasn't that bad. It was only with one stack of... That was tenderized, forget it. Yeah, I thought that was Mutilate. What does that bone claw even do? That's just another tank mechanic.
Come, my assistant. These raw materials are in need of processing.
Really a big error to not hit both of those, right? Such a high amount of damage done. Oh snap, Metro top damage. That's funny. Yeah, whenever you see a Demon Hunter or another DK, I always think it's me.
Incompetent. Oops. Gorgine, try not to damage those limbs whilst you
This one first. Last week I was over there standing on the left side waiting for it. Wasn't a good look. With the buff coming in Dancing Moon Weapon, do you think it will fill a slot in your repertoire? I mean, it already does, but yeah, I think it's going to be the best in slot legendary. It'd be hard to believe it's not. I'm not sure. Seems Tiger Woods has been in a pretty bad accident. What, like right now? What the hell? God, that guy just can't get back to golf, huh? It's so sad hearing him, like, not sure if he could even compete in the Masters this year at the Genesis this weekend. Car crash, jeez. Is it like super serious or? I don't know if I could take another Kobe, man. I'll tell you what, that really fucked me up. Not on ESPN. So it must have literally just happened or something. No. Breaking news, fuck.
I can't wait to put your corpse to I'll have you in stitches.
Probably a little more than 10 minutes ago. Yeah, damn.
I must preserve your parts for later. Imbecile! I'm the one who made you!
I put a link in, yeah, thanks. I'll check it out. Good. Wonder if his wife ran him over. Not funny. Okay, we're not gonna make this in one phase, it looks like. But the ad is still up, so that's good. Actually, it's gonna be really close. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Wow, okay. That's pretty retarded. How do you miss that one? Literally had it set up perfectly and we fucked it up.
I must preserve your parts for later. Imbecile! I'm the one who
He had to get extracted from the car, no word on condition. Oh, Jesus.
my greatest was yet to come.
It was a little funny if you're a sadist. LA County Sheriff Twitter said 12/7/12 single car rollover. Oh my god, single car as well. That's not good. Tiger being up at 7 a.m. is never good news in my opinion. Have you tried Theater 18? Not yet, no. We literally just started. I mean, we've only done like 4 keys. How did you manage to not cancel those meat hooks each other? How to not cancel these meat hooks each other out? I don't understand, sorry. I don't understand the question, sorry. Azralon has entered the chat. Lucky that they didn't hook each other. Yeah. You're probably right. Tiger needs a Tesla. I was listening to Elon Musk talk about this. Their new vehicle cannot flip. Or if it does, it will automatically flip back over. How nuts is that? What did they build, a Batmobile? Basically, yeah. It's kind of what he was saying. He's like, they put a bunch of features in the car that like nobody actually needs, like way too much shit, but it was just like, basically he was saying it was like too fun not to do it. Yeah, that's unfortunately, if Tiger Woods is driving a car at 7 a.m., that means something wrong. Something's wrong. Although, to be fair, you know, golf tournaments happen that early, so I don't know, maybe not. Tuesday, though, I don't think there's any golf tournaments. Such a long fight, regardless, though. I like this fight, though. I've gotten more accustomed to the best way to approach it. Need to not get behind that bone shield, which happens far too often in this fight. They responded at 7:12. Could be that there was a while before the accident was discovered. Yeah, it's true. I don't know, man. I don't know if I could do it again, honestly. Well, at least we got one of the items. Elon's life's got to be wild. Imagine having enough money where you can make anything in your head become reality. It was funny because you would think that that would be like the way he would think about it, but he actually was like, "I have way too much on my plate. I can't have any more projects." Basically, it was like, "Oh shit." At least he recognizes it. You know what I mean? But it did sound a little worrying to hear him say that. Some guy who's working on like fucking spaceships and cars and tunnels and all this different shit. It's like, I don't know. Scary to hear him say I have too much on my plate. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here, honestly. We had some unfortunate runs, and I'm just kind of out of the mood now after that. So we'll be back with Raid tonight, guys, and then we'll see what the rest of the week holds. Definitely want to do more keys. I'm not sure if I'll do more tomorrow, but either way, Raid tonight and tomorrow. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.